Record.
Okay, good morning. Okay, I think we stop at number 9. Number 9. So we will be, this is number 9. Well,
Correct. You finish number 9 now. You come by that page.
this is number 9. I think we should start on number 12. 12. Oh, I see. Okay,
Number
start
12.
on 12. So, okay, nate pitam ada simha na panam napi bojanang brahmachari Kamasume Etang Pasami Acayang. Okay, this is Kakaka story. So technically is now what we do is we try to identify the subject as well as the verb. So in this case, this should be the verb. This should be the verb. So if we find a verb, and then you see this one, the te, it can be subject as well as an object. This one, so it can be subject and object. But if you come from the word ta, then the plural is te. Then te can be accusative and can be nominative. If this is a nominative, then this one must agree. So in this case, it cannot agree. So it cannot agree. That means that this one is definitely accusative plural. So in this case, this will form. Because this is AOR plural. That means it's a first person plural. So we will take the subject and the verb from here. Because in this particular line, the word be is already mentioned somewhere above this line, 1 or 2 line or few line above. So in this case, they don't mention be again. So in this case, you say the word na, and this one is a pairing up. So in this case, it say we. Then here na, that means we did not, because the root is da. So the word dadati or deity. So in this case, we did not give. So in the verb is subject verb, and then of course the word pitam is a neuter noun. Neuter noun, this also can be nominative, can be accusative. In this particular case, normally the object will appear right in front of the verb, right in front of the verb. So in this case, this should be the object. So that means we did not give sit. This sit. So in this case, sit, that means this also is an indirect object to them. So in this case, to them, I put it here because this is to them, this is not the object. So this is the object. That means a plural is an object, is they to them. That means if it's he, is to him. So in this case, this is two double object, one object, two object. That means did not give seat to them. But of course, in this line, he says na param. It means so this refers that the verb here is no drink. No drink. So here is the word na, and here is also na. So the word na in English we only use one time. Did not give seat. In this case, this is drink and food. Can you see this? This is also all object, object, and object. So that means in this case, this particular line, one subject, one verb, there are 4 objects: sit, drink, and food, pose, and to them. So this is become indirect object already to them. So the word to no need to mention. The word no need to is only understood because here is mentioned the to. So in English we do not. I put it here, but you can, when you translate the time, you can take away the word to. All right. So the next line here is so the word brahmachari. So in this particular case, you can see here all the way here. You only can. This is a first person plural. A first person singular and not first plural. First person singular. One I'm going to type. Okay. Okay, so here, if you look at here, in this particular case, it has two possibilities. One is a subject, brahmachari, because its end with the I, can be a subject. It can be also a vocative lah. So if you look at this, the word here is, can you see this is the one we learned that they end with SSU. This is SSU, that means it's the imperative. So that means this is the second person, this is the verb. So second person imperative, that means this should be what we call it, vocative. So brahmachari, we can use the word holy one, or holy person lah. So in this case, second person, so you can use the word may you. So may you yourself. In this case, the word is forgive, because this is atano pada. So I put here yourself is to indicate is atano pada, but in English we don't have to. We say may you forgive. You don't have to use the word self now. This is to just highlight, to make sure that you understand the word atano pada. And then the word may is me lah. So this is the object. So this is the object. So may you forgive me. And then the next line, this one is become the subject and the verb. I see. So I see a fault. That means in this case, I see my fault lah. Because the word etang here, etang, and this is a CN, you know. So this is not C1. This should be C2. Because etang is a neuter now. It takes C1 and C2. So in this case, I see this fault. So in this case, we don't have to use the word this fault. We should refer to my fault. So we change a bit. So the line is complete lah. So that means if you make a fault, that means you make a fault. What is the fault is, that means you did not offer seed, drink, and food lah. To them is the holy one. There are many of the holy people lah. So in this case, because this is singular, so we have to stick to singular lah. Holy ones. So may you forgive me. I see my fault lah. Or you can say I acknowledge my fault lah. So this one you can change. I think you can say I acknowledge my fault. Also no problem. But the word is pasami, means I see lah. All right. Okay. Any question on this line? So this is Jataka story, book 3, page 120. So we will, if no question, we will go to the next line.
Excuse me, Brother Alfred.
Yeah.
This day, you go back. The day, can it be dative case? Because in the declension table, dative, genitive also use they. So you put that to them. So to them can, but to them is plural, isn't it?
They is plural because ta is singular Ta is singular plural is they Correct. Ta, that means ta, so plural of so is they, right? Agree.
You are using the ta as a pronoun, not the tuam declension.
No. It's
I got it.
So because this is
two types of
he. This is he for singular. So the plural is they. Correct.
Correct.
And then that means it is a they are that means it's correct. And then this because this is a nominate masculine they are. So in this case, this is not tuam.
I confused. Okay, sorry.
So if you put tam, second person, accusative. So after that is also they. That means in this case, the word they is them already. Because this is he, him. That means this is him. Tam is him. He and him. So the they is them. Him and them, because this is an object. I give him, I give them. So this is object. So it's not. You took the wrong pronoun. This is demonstrative pronoun. All right.
How
Okay.
about
Demonstrative.
Tumha? I think Tumha is more appropriate, right? You.
Tumha.
Tumha is stay lah.
Also can.
Gitu, gitu.
Also can.
To you lah. I don't really to you.
Also can lah. Okay lah. Also can lah.
Yeah, you're talking a holy one person.
If you can take that also lah. Let's say you look at here. Let's say you look at here. Let's say you take Tuam. Tuam. As
Tumha.
wait. Let we do a declension first lah. We do a declension lah. We do a declension of
Tumha lah. It comes from
yeah.
Tumha.
Then we come to here the declension. So here that means if you take this declension the T can mean you also correct lah. Then the T it can mean
Dative. Look at it. Dative.
yeah, the dative also T lah. Instrumental also T lah. So in this T here and T
This one I
here.
saw this one lah.
So if you take this one, that means in this case this is object or indirect object is not a problem lah, because object also you see I go to Penang Penang is an object. We also use the word to So accusative sometimes we also say I go to the Buddha, to the Buddha. Budang is an object. To also we use the to, so it has to be accusative form lah. So it's not a problem lah. So it's not a problem. It's still correct It's still correct. It's still correct. It's still correct. So to you, to them, it's still correct. I take a plural. So this is still correct because it depends on which one you take. Correct. Both also is correct.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, all right. So sometimes it's a bit difficult. And anyway, it's good to bring out because I see from my angle, I didn't see from the other angle. All right, the next line. So the next line is Tasma Evang Vatema Se Inna Vadata Gotama Inang Vatama Gotama. So technically, this is the one is a bit tricky because the present tense, the present tense is also third. Present tense is third. Imperative is third. Especially for second person plural onward. Second person plural and first person singular and plural. You cannot differentiate between the present tense and imperative. But we will look at the sentences. So in this case, this is plasma also come from the word ta plasma. Normally spa is ablative, but in this case it become inclined. It become indeclinable. So it is like therefore. Therefore here. Therefore then this is this. And then in this is Vatema. So this is the word Vatema. So Vatema. So you see here. So we will take this as because we don't have a direct subject. So we will take this as a subject and a verb. So they are not evam. This is evam. This is looks like this is in the accusative form. Therefore, we say this or we say so. I think it's in English we say so lah. We say so lah. Don't need to use the word. So we say so. Can you see the word here is say? The say that there is another form of say is also like dene say. So we have to go to the ta and look at it. So otherwise this is a bit tough. If you look at the just now the this is the word say. You see the word is this is ta pronoun, and you see somewhere around see can you see this the word say is still a pronoun same as this pronoun this is a pronoun the pronoun is a they see. So we will take the pronoun of the sa. So in this case we take this we take this, then we can see the declension. There's the declensions. They. You see, this is the one. If you look at the word star and so, that means this is come from the same stem of star, same stem of star. Can you see there is the word say here? Can you see? This is say here. And there is also nay. But usually we don't get this declension. They say, this is the accusative and nominative. So in this case, it can be they, it can be them. So in this case, so what you do is, so you see, so if you take it as a nominative, you say, in this case, so if a person you say they lah, if you say it's object, you say them lah. If it's a thing, means it's those lah, as singular, because star can be that, and that plural of that is those is this object, that and those. So we look at sentences to define whether it's thing or person or something like that. That and those, they and them. All right. So in this case, it should be you see, we say so to them. We say so, therefore we say so. Of course, there are some kind of conversation going on. So in this case, can you see the word here is jinang wadada. So in this case, we take this an imperative. So imperative, that means so this is a second person to the may you. May you. So the word wanda is salute. May you salute. Then you salute Gotama. May you salute Gotama. The word jinang, this is double accusative. Jinang means a conqueror. May you salute Gotama, the conqueror. So in this case, the conqueror. So this is how you go. Same case. So here, this is you. This is the same. This is we. This is we. Can you see Wadama? And then we. That means may we salute Gotama, the conqueror too. So this translation, we should be, the way we look at the sentences, we know that means that it should be known to be imperative rather than present that. If you present that, salute Gotama the conqueror. We salute also can. So it's up to you. But I think this looks more polite lah. May you or maybe lah. Okay, something like that. So there are two choices on translation. Either you take present that or imperative. So
yeah, Brother Alfred, this one is from the verse of Atanatiya Sutta.
from Atanatiya Sutta.
Yeah.
That's good. So sometimes we cannot, because what we are interested in translating one line, so one line, if you're going to search, you're going to search Dika Nikaya book 3 and then read through it, I think then it will be a long story. We just do it on this particular line. So as close as possible, that is the most important. The most important. So we are move to number 14.
Brother Alfred, this Jinang Gotamang, can we say both of them is apposition?
If you use the jinang, if you use jinang, that means you have two possibilities. One, you can use the adjective in front of the noun. Okay? Adjective of the noun. And then you also can use noun and noun and kind of noun noun and a noun. So in this case, this is a noun. Because in English, when we translate double accusative or double nominative, we always put, for instance, like William the Conqueror, Attila the Hun, Gautama the Conqueror. Is the way the English is constructed is like that lah. So in English is this one also Jinang can be adjective.
I think this one can be apposition because it's the name, Gautama.
Apposition you have to put is.
The
If you use apposition, Gautama is the conqueror. You want to use apposition, you have to put is.
so that means it's a subject complement like that. This one.
English, is the terminology. I am not. Sometimes I also get confused in it lah. But you should Gautama the conqueror is good enough because this is a standard English translation.
The Conqueror. So may use the Gautama the Conqueror.
Yes.
And only position.
I don't know what you want to put lah. In English here, you say this is a object, this is the object, this is the object, this is the object. Whether it's a position or not. A position is, I think, is equal, It's equal, A position is equal. Equal in English is. Gautama is the conqueror, but you don't say Gautama is the conqueror. You say, because you already have a verb here. You already have a verb here. If you don't have a verb, then you say Gautama is the conqueror, no problem. You get what I mean?
Got it.
Because now you already have a word, because so this is one word by itself.
So, Brother Alfred, the safest word will be complement. No?
I'll give you another example.
Object complement.
I'll give you another one. I cannot explain. Teacher is Lucy, right?
Teacher is Lucy.
Teacher is Lucy. You see, then you will say Teacher Lucy, right?
Teacher Lucy, that means it's a position already.
So if you don't say teacher is Lucy, you say Teacher Lucy, right?
Yes.
So this is English. Where do you want to say apposition or what? I don't know, but anyway, this is how you translate. You get what I mean? You get what I say,
Yes.
Thank you, Brother.
Okay.
Brother Alfred, this D represents what?
Which one D?
D.
Tiga Nikaya. DN.
Oh, it's a DN. Nikaya.
Tiga Nikaya.
But 197 不是了
No, see, 197 is the page. This is the page.
Oh, I
This
see.
is the page. This is a book 3.
Who is Tika Nikaya?
Book 3, Tiga Nikaya is a book 3, this is a book 3. Tiga Nikaya book 3, So this is the old
reference.
Pali Text Society. The Tiga Nikaya have 3 volume lah. 3 volume. You can see book 3 or book 3 or 3 volume lah. Whichever is also the same volume. That is volume 1 to volume 3 lah. So in this case, it should be volume 3 lah. Alright, Okay. So that is how we will translate. So we go number 14.
It's 3355. 3355. Just remember that.
Okay. So so in this case, this one is, I think this one is come from the word pronoun ima. Ima means this. It's a demonstrative pronoun. This because we have ta is that. Demonstrative pronoun is that. So in this case, this is. So this is ima. So ima is this. So this ime. So it can be nominative or accusative plural. So the word here, can you see the tinji? This is na jananti. This is a plural. Can you see this is a plural? Why? This. So when it's, because in these particular sentences, I say this. So there is another, this is an adjective to another noun is not mentioned in this particular line. It can be these people, this person, or what, or these things, etc. Means these things. Then here is, the word here is, they not know. They do not know. Okay, can you see the word? They do not know. So what we do is they do not know. Then you follow by kinchi. Kinchi is sometimes is transferred as something, anything. So the word kimchi, the word kimchi is, it is in English, if we say we have some, then we have something, somebody, someone. Okay, if we use the kimchi as any, it can be anything, anybody, anyone. So the word kimchi will take this type of structure. Something, somebody, someone, anything, anybody, anyone. So you have to remember that. You look at your sentences, you have to decide from that. We cannot decide for you. Kimchi, kimchi, because the word kimchi comes from the word kim. Kim is what? But chi. What? And then followed by chi is a particle to describe what you call it. Let me see. I also don't know how to describe chi. The word chi. You see, the word chi is some and any. The word some and any. Chi. You know, can be some things and then any, some and any. So this is how you translate, because what that means what plus this. So here, so what we do here is you can see here is here you can see janati. What we means is can you see subject and a verb? Subject and a verb. So here in this case, can you see the word here? The first person Atanopada end with a, manje. So this is Atanopada. So I put I, own self or myself lah. So in this root is come from the word man. The word man is to think. Man is to think. So that means subject verb, I say I imagine. It can be I think lah. So in this case, the word, if you say I think, it's not a problem. I think. Think, I think.
I imagine myself, Brother Alfred.
Okay. So here, that means you say, I imagine, if you say I imagine, no problem. I imagine myself, also no problem. So in this particular case, so after imagine, so there will be a connection of these two lines, this line and this line, because here it does not show it, So normally when you show an et, then you can do what you call, you can put an open quotation. This is my open quotation. If you see it is open quotation. Where is open quotation? Open quotation. So if we don't have a et, so what normally in the standard procedure we put colon. We put colon. We put a colon there. Then we say then we start there. So the word ine, then we say they don't know. I say they don't know anything, because the word here is they, the word, this is subject and verb, janati, they do not know, because this and this combined, they do not know, and then kinchi, anything lah. You can say if they don't know anything, they don't know something, not a problem. It's up to you, because I already mentioned, because something. This is how you do lah. if they don't know somebody, I think also anybody is not a problem because these sentences is still not strong enough to justify what should be the word kimchi. It can be anybody, anyone, anything, So this part is open. It's open. So you can understand what I'm trying to say. It is open until you complete the whole line. I mean, you see one line before, two line before, or after the next line, then you can. That's why I put here people, person, etc. Things, etc. means things. Okay. So the things, that means you refer to this. All right. Even the line is very simple, but it can be very tricky. Okay, any question on this, or you need to further clarify? So if you don't want to put this, you say I imagine myself, then you have to put the word that. Because the word that is a connecting particles. I imagine that they. So in English is I imagine that they. So this is how you go lah. It's up to you because no fixed rule on English. I can tell you See imagine that they do not know anything, something, or anybody or whatever. So the connecting particles is the word that. So the that in this case is not demonstrative. The English I tell you sometimes demonstrative. So this is connecting. I don't know what are the terminology. I say that means is connecting. I need to study English. All right.
Brother Alfred, can you please help to explain mane? What is this? Man. What is that? Mane.
Panyati.
Panyati.
Manyati lah. This is. I think manyati should be present tense. Manyati is.
It's a present tense verb.
Present tense.
Okay, thank you.
Present tense. I think it's present tense. Manyati. I think or I imagine lah. So in this case, this is the first person. If you first person, you see, let's.
Third person singular.
Yeah, of course, we always put third person singular. By Pali, it must be always third person. And then the rest you have to figure out lah. So I think it's manyati lah. Then you see that think imagine correct
So it's manas, something like the manas.
There, man. There, can you see
Manas is
man? Manas is also come from that.
Come from
Man,
the same manati.
so can you see the man plus ya? So N and Y it become
Nya.
this nya. That is a sandiru lah.
Okay, thank you.
Sandiru. So
Yeah.
as long as you get manyati, because this got multiple meaning, multiple meaning. So in this case, if say imagine, it's okay lah. Imagine that means is your thoughts. It's your thought Okay, so this part, okay, manyati, number 5. So number 15, not number 5. So neva pi sajami ne wa pi kupi. Can you see all the N with E one? So this is upati lah. Kupi upati nawa pi me apiyamasi kinchi. The word kinchi again. So this is a bit long. Can you see sna plus eva become neva? Eva plus abi, it become the double A become a long A. So the word this is sajati, no? Sajati is the third person. So that means so not angry lah, not angry. This is not get angry, not so not here. If you break it down, it's not only this is the prefix. There is get angry. All right. So what you do is this becomes subject, and a verb. So subject normally we put I am not angry. This whole line, I'm not angry. The word only, all this no need to put I'm not angry. The word wa we put here. Again, this one, upati. Upati name is not agitated. So here I put myself is not agitated. Technically, you say I'm not angry or agitated. So the not and the not in English, you only can put one time, Okay, you can put one time. If you don't want to use this way, you say I am neither angry nor agitated. Because the word uppe is agitated. So this is the preferred English syntax. I am neither angry nor agitated. But if you do it a more simple way, I'm not angry or not agitated. Okay, the myself is no need to put. This one is just for indication for the exercise only. And then again, or this is all. This is one pair. This is not related already. Then you see okay. Also, so the word also, the P is also or to, not or all. So in this case, we take it as all. So here is P. Also, in English, we don't say also. Also, then you see, you. This is, can you see the word? You break this down. Na plus Pia. You reverse, you become apia, double consonant. The M is inserted. Asi is come from the word or the verb to be as that means you get third person you get OT. Second person you get RC. First person you get asma. This is how we do the declension. So in this case, this is one you. This is you are not. Can you see you? This is not. You are not dear. You are not dear. And then this is a verb. This is the object. You are not dear to me. So if you ask me what is my choice of using P, I say M lah. And you are not dear to me lah. So I will use this line. I am neither angry nor agitated, and you are not dear to me. I don't want to use all. I don't want to use also. So my choice is this. You can use all or also. It's up to you. If you think whichever fit. So Pali has some flexibility when it comes to translation. So there is no fixed rule. No fixed rule. So as long as you think it's correctly, you put. It doesn't matter. Wrong a bit here and there, no problem. Okay.
Brother Alfred,
Yeah.
Brother Alfred, this RC got long A, is it plural? Sorry, Arisa. Or this
No.
the RC without A is present tense, right? So this long A is not compound.
I cannot remember every Sunday rule, but anyway, we will check OT. We will check. Cannot remember everything, but once we look, we think that we take
Past
OT.
tense.
No, OT is present tense.
No, RC, the long A
RC,
indicate
RC, RC A long A. Is it?
most. Short A is long A, I think.
So if we take is in present tense, that means you see a whole C U, and then so I will take RC maybe plus 10. I don't think so. RC is you. No, RC is you are. No.
You are got two meaning. You are.
Wait, let me check because
Also,
you see the word RC is you are. No.
Yeah, correct. There are two
So-
types, two terms. You are or
You see not?
was.
So it's a short A there. You see not? Yeah,
Go down and see whether got Aries.
you can find for Aries. You have to what you want find Aries.
Long A.
Whatever you type RC and see.
Long A. I see. Long A.
Long A RC.
It cannot be Aries. Aries, you don't put long A in front one.
You
Okay,
were.
yeah,
Yes.
was.
You
Was.
were.
You were. Correct. You are is present tense. You was. You were. You were. Or I was.
Okay, correct. It means RC is. But then
Correct.
this whole line is a present tense. So when this is a present,
Without long A.
no, I mean this whole line up to here is a present tense. So we are not going to say that here you were. It doesn't matter lah.
Yeah. Maintain at present tense better lah.
Yeah lah. I mean, it can be past tense, right? It can be AOR. I mean, technically it can be AOR. So okay, it can be AOR. But anyway, we say present tense, past tense. It looks at the sentences. I think we are all right.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
But however, I think it's better to use a present tense. Better to use a present tense because were is a past tense. But okay, so this you remember. You remember. You see when you use a negative particle. You a negative particle. After the word not. This one. The deer had to stay at the neuter. It has to say neuter. It cannot take a past tense. It cannot take a present tense. This is not here. It has to be at the stem form. In English, got their stem form. Not. Because you cannot say not when, not goes. All this cannot. It has to be not go. English is also got their own rules. All right. So this is your preferred choice lah. So how you going to translate depends on. So the next line we will do is this one. Nick Kamasu Vana Tuwam. This is come from good KN Kudaka Nikaya. I think this should fall under Appamana. I think should be fall under Appamana. Anyway, so what you do, you remember I didn't highlight for you. If you for recap, always remember mostly they goes under imperative, imperative. Under imperative. So mostly I see this is imperative, mostly imperative.
Imperative.
SSU imperative, mostly imperative.
Lantang.
Okay, see, this is imperative, mostly imperative because it's part of it. But to remember, I think it's difficult because too many of it. When you see something like that, you try to remember imperative. This is a okay. So the word is need plus come.
Need plus come.
Come is to go.
Go.
Come
Go
is to
out.
go. So in this case, imperative, may you leave. You don't say may you get out. You don't say that. You don't say get out. May you, because you can say get out, but the moment you use the word may, then you say may you leave. You see, the word may is polite, but you don't use may, get out. Then you get out. Then second person you don't have the. So second person normally, if you're going to be a group, you say get out. You don't have to say you get out. You say get out is a root form of command. Get out. So, but in this case, this is polite. May you. So this is what they call it. Which this is instruction. So in English, it's up to you lah. So here is the word vana. Vana can be a neuter noun. I think it's a wanang. I think it's neuter noun. So in this case, the word vana. So when you see the one, it can be plural also, no? It can be plural, nominative, plural, but it is a, so here means get out from the forest. Get out from the forest. So if you put get out from forest, it's not a problem. You get out from the forest is not a problem because we don't know who the conversation is between who and who. No, is it between a king and a servant? Then you say get out from the forest, no problem. So this is a tuama come from this lah. So in this case, this tuam is the subject. So we put may, you may leave. No need to mention you again, because here is already you. Only one time you leave from the forest. So in this case, so here may you leave the forest. No need from anymore. No English. May you leave the forest. That's all. The forest. So you have to. You have to redo your way, or when you structure, you have to do accordingly. So sometimes it's when we go through a lot of exercise, we can see how challenging is translating from Pali. Pali got grammar, English got a grammar, English got its own structure of putting words in proper perspective. So sometimes I also cannot figure out. All right. Okay.
Brother Alfred.
Yeah.
Just now you mentioned this apa 818 is apa nama? Apa mana?
Apa mana? I think it's apa mana. I also cannot remember. I didn't check. I don't check all the sutta one because this one. But I think it's apa mana. Let me check the. I just mentioned casually. Sometimes I don't check. Pali text translation.
Apa dana? Apa dana?
No,
Dana.
apa. Being so see. I think it's not in here. I think it's not in here. What you can do is here, you can go under discourses. You go to KN, under Kudaka, and then look for that. Kudaka, Kudana, Itiwuka, Sanipata, Veragata, I think this apa dana. It should be under falling under apa dana.
Oh, yes.
Apa dana. This is
This is the one
apa
I
dana.
do.
It means apa dana is the past legend. Past legend. So this one, this one is either the Terra or the Teri lah. Which this one, one of them lah. So apa dana.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right.
Brother
Apa dana
Alfred.
what it mean? You said
Huh?
ancient. What? Old.
Past legend.
Oh, sorry. Past legend.
Because Terra is a senior monk, and so this Apadana, that means it's talking the past life. That means no need to be legend, the past story. The past life story. Story lah, that means the story lah. You hear the word
Like
here.
Terra Gata lah.
This is story. That means it's talking about all the important senior monk and senior nun.
Okay, thank you.
Brother Alfred.
Yeah.
Can we go back to 15? This api yamasi. This is a compound word. You put here api yamasi. This apiyam is nikahita. So when combined with asi, it becomes a normal M. That's why compensate to long A, is it? So actually is present Asia, not past tense Asia. Compensation there, right?
Technically, this one is a Sunday. Technically, this is a Sunday. So
Which one? Which one?
this
So,
one, this one.
So if
No,
the long,
this one.
yes.
Masih. So this is a
Ah.
Sunday. So a Sunday. So that if you take that, this one, most likely
Apiya plus Asi.
PM. It can be PM. So it's a, if it's a PM, it's a PM. So when you put this, the Nikahita may become M, and then the A become this. I cannot, I'm
Long
not
A
very
lah.
sure. It can be become a short A. So this one, so but anyway, I sometimes I don't check all the Sunday. I only look at the sentences when I see it's appropriate. Because I know Asi. Because why I know, I always remember the word Tuam Asi. Tuam Asi, you are. So
Tuam
once I
Asi.
remember Tuam Asi, I mean you are. The moment that I say Asi, I already put already, you know. I put you are already. I straight away I don't go check the Sunday, or don't check the the Nikahita Sunday. I don't check already. So I default by my mind would tell me, oh, you are not dear. That's all.
Because you're still learning. Thank you.
So that's how I go lah. I don't check everything because some of them I think by default I know lah. I don't. Sometimes it may be incorrect. Okay, all right. That's good
Thank
for you to
you,
figure
thank
out. Where are we already?
Yeah, thank
Number
you.
16, right? Okay,
It can
16.
be because in the Sunday rule, what
Can be. I have to check lah. You all have to check and
I just
verify lah.
I just look at little page 23 lah.
It's Nikahita, right? Correct.
Ewang ahang. Ewang ahang.
Yeah, that means Nikahita lah. Correct.
Nikahita lah. It's not a past tense lah. Correct lah.
Not a past tense.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah. It's a
Brother Ong, what did you say?
page
Brother-
23 of the book.
NPC,
Okay.
NPC,
Ah.
page 23 is a Nikahita. So it's a Sunday
Oh.
rule lah. It's a Sunday rule.
Page 23, Brother Ong.
Yeah, the book. Page
Thank you.
23.
Okay, thank you.
Section 22.
Section 22. Okay, thank you.
Page 23, MPC. MPC 2,
Yeah.
And what section?
22.
Nikahita
22.
Sunday. Nikahita
okay.
Sunday.
Just put Nikahita Sunday lah.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Sometimes-
just now I was late, Brother Alfred. Just now you started with exercise number 10, is it?
Sure,
So we'll catch up. I was late.
Sure.
Straight to 12,
Sure.
Oh, okay. I thought that they be in. Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Number
Now
12.
we are okay. 16 done already. So 17 now we will do 17. No need already lah. Now it's already 11. So we stop here lah. Any comment? It's a bit challenging, English, all this thing, but I think most of the information is already put in. Sometimes I may, take for granted certain thing. So it's good for you to highlight up and then comment lah.
The ladies got eagle eyes lah. Be careful lah.
Oh, yeah lah. I also sometimes can slip of the tongue, or lot of times slip of tongue. You can slip of the tongue. You can just tell me I slip of tongue one.